right, hey everybody. We are
in the car again.
Yeah, we're heading on a little adventure today. We're on a quest for it's like an art quest. Can't really say too much now because we want to get there and make sure that it's
still there.
Yeah. yeah.
Usually we go, like if we go somewhere and it's like, we get there and it's like, oh, it's closed.
No, yeah, exactly. And then we can't use this and we have to like, I don't know, record something else.
We did nothing.
No, the last time that we went over to this place, there was bad weather, and so the art, it was a big sculpture, and they
had moved it
for safety reasons. So we're hoping that it's there today, and then we're gonna maybe try to get into something else while we're in that area. So stay tuned. All right, so we are out at the Barber Marina in Pensacola. We actually haven't even made it out to the marina, or it's on the other side of Pensacola in Alabama. But so the art that we're looking for, we're not even sure if it's out there yet, but we got stopped because we've been to this place before and it's pretty cool too. And so no one was out here, and so we thought it's like perfect chance for us to do it. Yeah. It's so random, and it is, but it's really neat. So I'm going to turn this around so you can see
in the middle of the woods.
What we're talking about. Yeah, it really is. We're in the middle of the woods. There's nothing around us, and this is what it is. It's a complete replica of Stonehenge.
In Alabama.
Just out here in the middle of the woods. And it's so crazy, right? These things are huge. I'm gonna run up and like stand like underneath. I'm 6'2", and I'm gonna run up so you can just kind of see how tall these are.
That is massively tall.
These are crazy, right?
And I think they're fiberglass, aren't they? Hit it. Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, so not exactly stone.
They're not. Well, they're not stone. Kind of like peanuts.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So we don't have we've never been to Stonehenge, but we've been to a couple of henges, and it's like we've been to Carhenge in Alliance, Nebraska. And whenever we go, I always walk on my hands or do a cartwheel or do something crazy. Just it's not crazy, but just do something silly just to kind of commemorate. And so I'm gonna go do it.
Right. Go ahead and do it. Right. With the wet ground.
It is. It's like
This is always how it goes.
I feel like I'm doing it on a hill.
It's like a oopsie daisies.
Yes, man.
I like how your shoe goes.
My hands are so
It's like everything is so wet. That's just for good luck.
Just out here in the middle of nowhere, Alabama, and Stonehenge. Well,
Bamahenge.
It's actually Bamahenge, which sounds kind of hillbilly, but I don't know. It's kind of different.
I think.
All right, so our little quest over here to beyond Pensacola and into Alabama has paid off because the art that we've never actually seen, and we're on our way over here to see it. It's out today. We already can see it. It's so cool. It really is. It's really neat. Good. It's called The Lady in the Bay, and it's at the Barber Marina over here in Alberta, Alabama. So let me show you. Seriously, how cool is this?
That's the lady in the water.
It's the lady in the bay.
The bay, yeah.
That is so neat,
she takes up the entire part of the bottom of the marina. It's like it's just her.
So cool. I like how you're giving that shampoo job. You're so dumb. The detail on this is so cool, right? You can see all of her eyelashes. I don't know if you can see this, but
it almost looks like
the
one
eyelash
of her legs has the sunburn on it.
Yes.
Isn't that crazy?
It really is. I'm gonna like try and zoom in. Like, look at that. All right, this little trek has been well worth it. We've been wanting to see this for a couple of years, but there was a hurricane and they took her out of the water and repaired her. Looks like they completely repainted the Lady in the Bay because the photos that we saw online, she was a little like, I don't know.
She's a little weathered.
Yeah, a little weathered. And whoever did this paint job, like, it's really great. And anyhow, and it looks like brand new.
Well worth it.
Yes, it is. So if you're over here in like Pensacola and Alabama, like it's like it's one of those like weird stops, but God, it was like so cool.
Yeah.
Like, this is great. And one last peek at
The Lady in the Water.
the Lady in the Bay.
Bay.
Lady in the Bay, not Lady in the Water. That's a movie. Yes. All right, so I don't know who like built this marina. In our minds, it must be like some like billionaire, eccentric art enthusiast or something that just kind of has a taste for like real eclectic
Random
things. Because here we are, we've just seen the Lady in the Bay, and now there is a big giant spider. It's like, it's just so, it's like odd and random. You've got a giant spider, a Lady in the Bay,
and then
Stonehenge,
and then let's go just around a little bit here.
If you can see this in the background, right there is this big, gorgeous fountain that's
in the
like
middle of
nowhere. It's like the Married with Children fountain or something, and it's like it's just crazy.
It's surrounded by woods.
Yes, so it's just such an odd grab bag, but yet somehow it's
So
still
fun.
like it's really cool.
That cat is so for you. Look, he wants you to pet his tummy. Do it. Do it. Do it, Jeff. He wants you to come to him. He wants a belly rub, Joe. Joe, like the cat whisperer. Put your hands on it.
Maybe I need a cat.
You might need a cat. You know what? They keep coming to you. I don't know why.
These cats are hunting.
These cats are hunting.
We're at the Tarkiln Bayou Preserve State Park. Stop number two. Well, it's actually stop number 3 because we did Bamahenge, then we did the Lady in the Bay, and now we are at Tarkiln Bayou. It's over in Pensacola. It's only about 15 minutes from where we just were. So we actually crossed state lines to take you to a Florida State Park today. Yeah.
Sites in Alabama and sites in Florida.
Anyhow, this park is a really cool park, and part of the thing I like about it is that it's an out and back, like half mile out, half mile back, and you don't really have any idea what you're gonna see when you start on the trail. And that's kind of cool because what ends up happening is you walk through the woods and then it's like all of a sudden it's like boom, you're hit with just this big body of water, the Tarkiln Bayou Preserve.
It's like you're surrounded by water.
Yes, and it's
so
just,
neat.
it's so cool. The walk out here is really cool. Today we're seeing like a ton of mushrooms and pretty trees. Yes, but pitcher plants, they always have like a ton of pitcher plants. So it's really just a cool walk. And
it's a little park, but it's like worth it.
Yeah, but it is. It's just a half mile walk, and then it's like you're hit with this really cool like big body of water, and then half mile back. So, you know, it's great. I don't know if you can see what we're looking at right now. It probably just looks like a bunch of old like dry dead plants.
Sticks.
But like, okay, where's it at? I'm trying to find it from zooming in. All right, these are pitcher plants, and they're a carnivorous plant, so it's kind of like the Venus flytrap or something. You know, there's something in there that attracts bugs and whatnot, and probably it's sticky, I would imagine, inside. And then the plant devours it. So that's kind of cool. Normally they're pink and kind of pretty. If we see one that that isn't completely dried up, it's not their time of year. We'll take a photo. What's that one say?
What says titty? The titty bush.
The titty bush, bringing the gutter to a beautiful park.
You know.
All right, here we are at the end. Tarkiln Bayou Preserve. That's Tarkiln Bayou, and yeah, it's cool. It's kind of like
walk,
yeah,
not too far out. Perfect.
When we're out and about like this, it's like finding little spots where you can just get out of the car and stretch, and you know, I mean, it's like we just walked a mile, or well, at the end of this, we'll have walked a mile, and which isn't a lot to some people, but hey, it's something, and all of it just kind of helps keep that overall like kind of good health momentum going. So
if you can get like a spot and then say, okay, we got like a 20-minute drive here, there, then you're back home
all these like
you know
spots
it.
Like this, it's great. It's a great place to get out of the car. Anyhow, I'm not sure if we're gonna stop anywhere else along the way back. So anyhow, I'm just glad that we could show you some of the stuff today, some of these cool little spots, and hope you guys had fun and enjoyed.